Hey family, thank you for checking in and for taking this time to watch this video. Well, let me say this real quick. I have not seen this movie yet, okay? The Sound of Freedom. I have not seen it yet. But I was told that it is an eye-opener. It's very informative, and many people need to watch it. Many of you already know about the Sound of Freedom. Um, It's pretty much about a U.S. government official agent who quit his job in order to devote his life to rescuing children from trafficking. Let me just say that. I have heard about it. I've checked out many reviews on it. And I'm like, wow, it warms my heart knowing that, the awareness is becoming more mainstream. Is allowing many who are normally distracted, okay, by the cares of this world or as far as what's going on with their personal life, it allows them, it opens their eyes, let me just say that, to the bigger picture as far as what's really going on here. Many of you are definitely operating in awareness when you watch me, because I do all kind of readings, whether it be celebrities, missing person, or crime readings. I have taken a little break from those kind of readings because it's very energy wise draining, shall I say. But it is my passion to expose and to bring awareness when it comes to the myths. And with that being said, have I seen The Sound of Freedom yet? I have not. But I do feel like it is a must for many to watch it. As for myself, I can only speak for myself. I am a intuitive energy reader. And I have been gifted when it comes to, being able to shed light on the darkness. Let me just say that. And that's why I do what I do when it comes to doing my part as far as trying to shed light when it comes to the missing. And the family members do reach out to me and they thanks me, okay? And that warms my heart. And also by me seeing this movie, that also pushes me to keep on keeping on. I don't get that many, views and all of that when it comes to the missing. Certain ones more than others, but I'm still grateful that many of you do watch as well as share. It's going to take for us all collectively to care about one another. All lives matter. And with that being said, I prayed about it, and I was led by the Spirit when it comes to this deck right here. This deck is pretty much specifically when it comes to children, and I'm also able to gain insight when it comes to the background just of what could have happened to that child, what's going on behind the scene when it comes to authorities. Whether they're putting the work in or not, because many do turn a blind eye. Yes, they do. And that's a problem in itself. And that's why many cases can go cold when authorities do that. All authorities are not bad, but there are those, bad apples in every group. So that being said, I just want to shed the light, family, what the Spirit has to say when it comes to, when children go missing. And what's the inside factor, and the Spirit wants us to know when it comes to children going missing and what's going on behind the scenes. Okay, so definitely keep an open mind while you're watching this right here. This is what I came up with thus far. I'm going to reshuffle, and we're going to see what's going to come back out. But please know, the Spirit realm knows all things, and I'm just praying that not only did the movie open up many of your eyes to how severe and serious this is when it comes to our women and children going missing, but just the fact that I'm being led by the Spirit, make sure the Spirit has to say when it comes to the missing as well. Okay, definitely stay vigilant out here. Let's keep each other lifted up in prayer. And please, when it comes to your own children, please keep a watch on them. Okay? Please keep a watch on your own family members. Because, as I always say, today is somebody else, tomorrow it can be us. So we have to care, family. When I shuffled and set my attention on the missing, and I was also setting my attentions on the sound of freedom. Okay, just pretty much what the spirit wants us to know concerning, the background of these children going missing. This came out right here. Okay, adrenochrome. Do your research when it comes to this. This is nothing to sleep on. Okay, it's nothing to sleep on. This is something right here that many, I'm not going to say all, but that many of our world elites and government officials, as well as celebrities, those that are down with the get down, especially when it comes to their rituals, this is what they partake in, okay? Adrenochrome. Do your research on this. They use the blood of children, the innocent blood of children, and they get them in a state of fear, okay? They get them in a state of fear, and it's something about that blood, okay? It's something about the blood of the innocent children, and they use it, okay? They use it. Do your research, and you will know what they use this for, okay? Adrenochrome. Question adrenochrome using children blood. Sorry, Phil, I dropped the card. Give me a minute. Cause see, all of these children are not going missing just for sexual gratification. No. Many of them are being sacrificed, and the ultimate sacrifice is the use of their blood, okay? Or organs. I hate to say it. Many of these children that are being adopted and trafficked, okay, taken and removed to another location close by, still in the area city limits, okay? So many of these children have been taken and and they've been removed from one location to another, but they're still close by. They're just hidden. All right. Many are still in the area. Many are not. Question authorities' corruption inside job. That's right. Many of our government officials, okay, they are corrupted. Many are being paid off. Many work for these corrupt groups, okay? Protecting them. That's right. Many are given medicine to overpower them, control. So when these children go missing, many of them are given medicine, okay? So they can be overpowered and controlled. To get them to give in to their so-called hideous agenda demands. Government officials need to be replaced. They are corrupted. That's right. Your own local government officials, many of them needs to be replaced because they are too corrupted. Government officials need to be replaced. They are corrupted. Question: why won't the authorities get the FBI involved? So wherever many of you live, if you know anybody that is going missing, and we know time is of the essence, a week go by, 2 weeks go by, hell, even a month go by, how come they're not getting the FBI involved? I'm sure their families would love to have the FBI involved, but why don't they get the outside involved as far as what's going on the inside? That is the question. Question: why won't the authorities get the FBI involved? And don't sleep on the message Okay? Hooking up, meeting people who are full of deception, evil, and secretive. Many of our children and women are meeting people online. They know nothing about them. They're telling them sweet nothing in their ear. They're meeting up with them. And a lot of times they're very secretive. They don't even let their loved ones know what they're doing. They're meeting these individuals, but they have hideous, negative agenda towards them. It says hooking up, meeting people who are full of deception, evil, and secretive. This is also why our women and children are being taken and abducted, because many of them are being very secretive and trusting, and they're meeting people, whether it be social media or just generally, and they don't really know them that well, and they're pretty much grooming them, okay? And they took the bait. Cross path with the wrong individual, up to no good. Children exploited for commercial sex. That's right. You have these grown individuals. Instead of them getting with somebody their own age, they want somebody young that they can groom, that they can control, that they can take advantage of, and using them for their sexual gratification. When the truth is being suppressed to the public. When the truth is being suppressed to the public. Whoa. I look at this as far as the authorities holding on to information and it's not being released to the public, but they're holding on to it so they know what they know, but they're not releasing it to the public. This goes on a lot. I have family members reaching out to me, I kid you not, because they know it's an ongoing investigation, but they are in the dark. And they will see readings like mine, and I'm sure like others, and they are so grateful for that someone like myself care enough to shed light on the loved one's case, because a lot that come out in my reading, they know exactly what that means, okay? And it also helps them to, when they get their own private investigator, they can look into it, because the authorities are only going to tell them so much, rightfully so. But I don't think that they should fully be, in the dark when it comes to their loved one that has gone missing. The family should know something. As long as they're not being accused for their loved one disappearance, they should know something. But then that's my opinion. Evil, dark practice on the children using their blood. Family, we got cults out here also that are known for doing this. Taking people, doing all their wicked, dark practice, and using people's blood, especially the children. Because they know that blood is very powerful. Stay woke. I'm going to reshuffle. I'm setting my mind on Sound of Freedom. And anything Spirit wants to know. As far as why things are the way they are behind the scene when it comes to our women and children going missing. Please like, share, and subscribe. I care, and I know many of you care too. The Spirit already knows. Sound of Freedom. Our missing women and children. Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom. Hold on, family. I dropped the card. None of this is in divine order. They're just random messages that I'm just sharing. That's all. Anything Spirit wants to know when it comes to our women and children that have been abducted, Oh, here it is. And I'm just letting the spirit do the talking. That's why I am shuffling the way I'm doing. I'm not laying them out the way I normally do. I'm just letting them fall out, okay? Let the spirit do the talking. Sound of freedom when it comes to our missing women and children. Woo. Let me shuffle one more time, all right? Sound of freedom when it comes to our missing women and children. I feel the need to shuffle one more time. Sound of freedom, spirit speak when it comes to our missing women and children. Oh my goodness. Hold up. I dropped, I think about 3 cards. There's one. Oh, I dropped 4. So what came out needs to come out. And if anything repeated, pay attention to it, okay? What came out needed to come out. Pay attention to repeated messages, all right? And I love you guys, and I thank you for caring. I thank you for watching. I'm letting the spirit do the talking when it comes to the missing, period, our women and children. The injustice by their lack of action will get their karma they shall reap. I think about the law enforcement, okay? Our law enforcement when it comes to the injustice. On their part, okay? On their part. It has here, the injustice by their lack of action will get their karma they shall reap. Because many of them are turning a blind eye. Please know that. That's why many of the missing don't get the right attention to their cases. The lack of action. The authorities, I don't care, not my child, not my problem, turns a blind eye. Not all of them feel like this, but many of them do. Please know that. The authorities, I don't care, not my child, not my problem, turns a blind eye. And when that happens, woe. Woe to that family member that's seeking help from their local authorities. Woe when those in high positions in the government are a part of the problem, just as guilty. That's right, the spirit is talking. This speaks about the government officials that holds high positions when they're part of the problem. Woe, okay? Woe when those in high positions in the government are a part of the problem, just as guilty. That's right, just as guilty. Question authorities that are in the know and being paid to stay quiet. They are okay, I'm sorry, let me read it again, okay? Okay, question authorities that are in the know and being paid to stay quiet. They are no help to the public and the victim family. Isn't that something? They are no help to the victims and their family. I'm going to read that again. Question authorities that are in the know and being paid to stay quiet. They are no help to the public and the victim family. And if you think that's not going on, you think again. Because the spirit is revealing it. Sex trafficking and prostitution. A lot of our, young people, our teenagers, as well as young adults are, hold up, family. If I drop another card on the screen, but a lot of them are being trafficked because they're out there in the streets, okay? Due to, selling of sex. But see, they end up encountering the wrong individual that gets a host to them, okay? Cross paths with the wrong individual, up to no good. And this is the MO when it comes to a lot of, the women and children that are in the streets. They end up crossing paths with the wrong individual. That's up to no good. When the truth is being suppressed to the public. And see, thank God for the sound of freedom, because that's bringing ultimate awareness when it comes to the missing, okay? Government officials need to be replaced. They are corrupted. Now, this is definitely, wow, this is definitely a wow factor. And you wonder why a lot of these cases are being covered up, okay? Everything starts at the head. When the head is corrupted, those that are on the bottom follows. Now, many of these authorities that actually care, okay? Many of the authorities that actually care, authorities are clueless. They do not know where to look. And many of them don't, okay? Many of them don't. Many did not run away from home. They were taken and abducted. And if you can't see this, fine, I'm reading, okay? Woe when the governors and mayors don't speak up showing support. And do you know, I see a lot of this when it comes to the missing. I very seldomly see the governor or the mayor speaking up on behalf of their community when it comes to the missing. What about you, family? And the only reason we saw, I don't know if it was the governor or the mayor when it comes to the Carly Russell, the only reason that we saw that particular government official, because the case came so mainstream, it went viral, okay? But, when these missing person cases go viral, these government officials are coming out. Okay, they have to represent, okay, and let people know that they care. Many of them do, but many of them don't. Woe when the governors and mayors don't speak up showing support. Ask why the police authorities not looking for them. That is the question. These are the ones that turns a blind eye, or they have their own reasons. A lot of times, it can be an inside job, meaning one of their own is involved in the abduction, okay? Human trafficking. Have hope, many will be found. According to the Spirit, many of our women and children will be found, okay? And I know I'm leaving men's out because there are some men's that are presently missing as well. Many of them will be found too, but we're talking about human trafficking from the perspective of our women and our children, okay? Because as you see behind the scenes, there is a task force that's out there that's trying to help, but they're doing it low key, okay? And I hate to say it, many of our missing are underground, family. Many of them are going in these tunnels. Yes, indeed, because that's how many of them are being transported. By boat or the tunnel system. Hidden somewhere underground. Isn't that sad? Many have been abducted in plain sight. The fool, they know the truth, being told to stay quiet. They only care about their little positions. These are people that are in high places, and they only care about their positions. Okay, so they're staying quiet. The fool, all right, the fool. The fool only care about themselves. Okay, they only care about themselves. I'm going to read that again. The fool, they know the truth, being told to stay quiet. They only care about their little position. I think about, our government leaders, officials. Some cult group, secret ritual practice involved. I think about when these so-called cult groups get a hold to our women and children, and due to rituals, shedding of innocent blood. And if you think that's not going on in these sticks, in these woods, you better think again. Or in people's basements that are into things like that. Be on the watch. Serial killer alert in this area. Genocide. Let me just say this. Many women and children, okay? Many women and children are being abducted and taken out due to some nut out here that gets off on taking them out as far as murdering them, okay? Many of our women and children are on the dark web. This is a place that people go that wants to do things in the dark to where they can't be traced. Okay, and you have people who are sick-minded. They go on the dark web to watch people do this hideous things to children and women, and they pay for it. That's right. There is no go on the dark web and just watching for free. You have to pay, okay, to watch children and women. As far as the unthinkable, you can imagine is being done to them on the dark web. Corruption due to money exchange. And many of them are being sold. And a lot of times this is going on the what? Dark web. Okay, on the dark web. Oh boy. You know what? This was not easy to do. It really was not easy to do. If I don't watch my energy, this can make me depressed just looking at this, cause no matter what, family, even though this is bringing awareness, it just makes you sick to the stomach knowing that there's a child out there or a teenager or a young woman that's been abused, that's been taken against their will, and they are praying that somebody will find them. It really saddens me, but as you see, the spirit is talking. And even though this video is not, officially talking about the sound of freedom, it just gives you an idea of the background, what goes on, okay, when it comes to our government officials, our authorities, and the mindset of these individuals that take women and children. It is hideous. God bless you. I thank you for watching. I thank you for your love and support in my channel. Please take the time, family, and if you haven't seen it, please check out this movie. It has been very inspirational to many people who have seen it. And many people are sharing their reviews about it on YouTube. And with that being said, I appreciate them. I do this right here for a living on the side if I'm trying to help to bring awareness. So I already have an idea of what goes on as far as being led by the Spirit behind the scenes. Let's keep each other lifted up in prayer. Love your babies. Keep them in your sight. Keep them in prayer. And let's love each other, pray for one another, and definitely support the cause. Support the cause when it comes to people that are trying to expose the darkness, that do work like myself and others, that do work like myself and others when it comes to, trying to shed light and clarity when it comes to the missing. I love you. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.